The perfect setting, the perfect atmosphere. It feels like a big game. It sounds like a big game. The focus now on the players as they seek to get their team off to the ideal start. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Might want to be careful there.
Gets into some space. Deep cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Egypt still without a single shot on target. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. And he's made sure that's not getting through. El Neni gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, we're talking about a classic defensive midfielder, Peter. Always in the right place, always with an idea of what's going to happen next. He's very good at seeing that, and he also excels at getting the ball moving forward. And I think everybody associated with this club is expecting big things from him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
15 minutes till half-time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's played it back. He's being urged to shoot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's on it, can he get away? Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's fabulous. Produces a... and he shoots! Has another go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely! There it is! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap what... Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
Egypt really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mohamed Salah is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Zamora. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah. Zamora looking to add to his goal. Can he latch on to this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a shade optimistic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him. Ball swung in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through. Egypt do have a chance to counter here. He's got away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he plays one through. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Egypt really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? And that's definitely not his best. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution for Egypt, number 17, Mohamed El Neni, number 10, number 20.
Oh, good read.
18,
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Can he get it through? Chance! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now he's got space here. And this is Marmouche. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Minutes has been
Simply
indicated.
brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he welcomes it in, and he's onside. Decent chance! And with that, the final whistle. Egypt stumble at the first hurdle. That has derailed their bid somewhat. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Backward it goes. Chance for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
South Africa break through nice and early, just as they wanted it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Decent chance! Against the crossbar. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
El-Neni. Mustafa Mohamed. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Aimed in towards... Up he goes! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A lovely header, but really, it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Egypt are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Trezeguet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. Gets into some space. It's out for a goal kick.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Egypt really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Stood up well to him there. And now the breakaway. Can he finish? That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Oh, there's a probing ball. Mustafa Mohamed! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. This looks promising. Oh, cracking ball. And the finish! We've got a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 22, Omar Marmoush. Omar Marmoush.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's gone for goal!
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Trezeguet. Oh, this looks promising, got to make this count. A probing pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 7, number 9, number 17, Mohamed El Neni. Coming on the field, number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 20, number 19.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Turns back here, probably the best option. Egypt still have the cards to affect this game. So not long left in this now. Egypt look as though they are set to go out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
South Africa surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And Marmoush! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Deftly away. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here. We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. He rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Hegazi. Egypt are out.
Just not good enough. They've barely got a foothold in the competition. And so the thrill of the opening game.
Giddy hope and expectation. They all line up as equals, looking for the perfect start. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Senegal looking for a fast start to get things done early here. Well, Peter, Chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He is through here. Gay lobbed in behind, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, they can break here. He's in a great position here, and he's lost his man here. Just the keeper to beat. Shot at goal. That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a...
He's having a shot! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Senegal score first. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Senegal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Jacobs. And it's Mane. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Diatta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mane, and that's a good ball. Crosses it in. Cleared away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Senegal, I suspect, will be a little irked that they haven't established a bigger lead. However, they have the ability and personality to fix that.
Senegal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Senegal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Chips it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he spark a counter here? And that's really well manoeuvred. That's tidy. Senegal are still that goal to the good. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for the run. And no, he's seen through all of that. Could move up a gear here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gets into some space. Showing good feet. Lovely, now then. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Senegal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Mane. Great vision. Jacobs has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Koulibaly. And it's Mane. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance for a shot!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's at the end. Senegal achieve exactly what they wanted on opening day. 3 precious points on a traditionally testing occasion, and things are looking pretty good. Dia taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Well done.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, ideally...
Senegal are in need of one more big performance. So much at stake, and all outcomes plausible. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, it really is a terrific sight here, and it goes to underline just how far this game... Tries a shot! Goal! Senegal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Senegal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Spread out to the left, and they can counter here. Great vision. It's a promising position. Sar's cross, but has cut it out. A win here so important to their ambitions. Can he get it through? Mendy gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Mane. And Mane!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Twansebe. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get away here? Idrissa Gueye. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Back into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Diatta. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Sarr. He's on it, can he get away? Dia! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Jackson. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Senegal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Senegal carrying a one-goal lead. Niakate. And it's Gay. And it's Mane. Clipped into space. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Back towards the middle. Distributed tidily. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Mane. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's run loose here. Shot could be on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Koulibaly. Niakate. To Koulibaly. And it's Jacobs. Mane. And Sarr. And it's Mane. Idrissa Gueye. Niakate. Diallo. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Senegal are closing in on qualification. Shapes to shoot! And that would have won it.
Dia has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And that has been cleared.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice bit of trickery. Well, that looks a decent... Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Senegal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's made its way to him.
There will be 1
And he can
minute
clear it
added
away.
time.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this is the sight of a dream fulfilled. They have made it through the group stage successfully, with the glamour and the glory of the knockout phase to come. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, it's a group campaign with significantly more ups than downs for me, and a big step achieved. Well, the first day of any competition is special for everybody. A real red letter day for everybody that is here, and all of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I do hope you are comfortably strapped in for the ride, because we are certain that this is going to be an irresistible, emotional roller coaster for everybody involved. Dia! Great reaction! Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Out towards the flank. The ball swung in. Now it's Dia. Looking to play him in, and the shot! Goal! Senegal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 15 minutes is number 12.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Senegal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Sarr. And it's Mane. Mane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's come to nothing. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Lemina. Well timed, excellent interception. Mane, looking for options for movement.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the counter is on. Distributed tidily. Played back into the centre. Oh, good spread. And he's heaved it away. But they've got it again. Idrissa Gueye producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Senegal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Aubameyang. He's tried one! Idrissa Gueye. He could be in here. He's on the finish! Sarr. And it's Diatta. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Out of play for a goal kick. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Aubameyang. Senegal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that was very necessary. Tries to play it through. Sarr, played out wide. Mane going face-to-face with his great rival. Now this could be a chance. And it's Jacobs. He's being a great chance! Oh, taken with style! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And now he has two. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he can clear it away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a good ball. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So that's the first round done, and on we go.
Children's announcement.
Picture this, I'm posted, mind my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do? What you go to? Rock old school? Or we gon' move? Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on a boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it.
Well, surely most would agree that we are in what is very much the business end of the competition now. Just 3 more rounds to go, and it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
We have already started here. He can get that clear. Good ball, good take. Decent chance. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Senegal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! They've scored! And it's Tunisia who take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Tunisia have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be...
Goes for a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The goal scorer for Senegal after 26
Calm,
minutes is
composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Senegal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely...
Can he finish? And that is one way to get his defending done. Dia attempts a clearance. Tunisia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of bowlers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
That's good play. Oh, that's neat. Deep cross. Diatta. Kamara. Jacobs. Jacobs. Now it's Mane. Nice bit of trickery. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that pass isn't the best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? He's on it, can he get away? Decent chance! And again! Goal! Senegal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Senegal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Senegal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's in a great position here. Played out to the left flank. Umsatni. And he whips. Header comes in! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Jacobs. That's really well manoeuvred. Meraya. Hannibal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Over to the left. Umsakni. Umsakni!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Kamara. That has been slung wide. Thinks one through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Tunisia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
They've got a corner here. And now they can spring out of defence. Msakni is onto this, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Dia.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a good ball out wide. Jacobs with the clearance. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot! Ball is over the line. I think we're just about done here. Kamara looking to add to his goal.
Time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice control. And that is that. Senegal are looking more impressive with every step. It is very much a story of onwards and upwards. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Senegal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our better stadium.
So just one more hurdle before the ultimate final where everybody wants to be, and the atmosphere is truly sizzling. Expectations high, volume high, tension high, but most importantly of all, the stakes very, very high. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game, and then the final.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just...
Money! Oh, it's come off the upright. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Cleared away. Now it's Sarr. Sarr. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Jackson is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, the defence are going to have to keep an eye on him, Peter, because of his pace. But they'll have to be careful they don't get dragged out of position either. This guy's one of the best at using clever movement to open up pockets of space for others and drag defenders where they don't want to go.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Senegal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Now it's Trezeguet. Senegal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he whips it in. A header! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Senegal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Quality ball. And this is... And the shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sané. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mane takes control of it and he's on the move. Now, can they get him away? And this is Mane. Mane! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Sarr. Oh, good-looking ball. Mane. Oh, this is... And Mane!
Now, how often do you see that?
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
There will be 3 minutes
Jacobs.
at a time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Opts for safety. And the semi-final reaches halfway. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Please turn
Senegal
your attention to the
absolutely
screen for
dominated that
information
half,
provided
Peter,
by the
and
local
now it's
police.
all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
So it's half-time in the semi-final. Senegal have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Short changes him with that pass. Sarr. And the counter is on. Look at this great chance! Off the post! Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Jackson. Jackson! Oh, it's hit the post! Sarr really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Jacobs. Now it's Sarr. Flings in across. That is a brilliant interception. Marmouche. It's a really well-measured ball. That is good alertness. Mane. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Diallo. And it's Diatta. For Koulibaly. And it's Mane. Sarr. Jacobs could try cutting inside here. Jackson. He's had a shot! He's scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Jackson! Jackson! Jackson!
Senegal are having a ball here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Jackson. Dia. Oh, such a clever touch. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great ball, takes a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
tries from distance. Trezeguet is onto it in a flash. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
2 added minutes has
Confirmation
been
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Trezeguet. And that will be the final act. That is close to perfect. Not in the manager's wildest dreams could things have gone quite as well as they actually did. Surely there could be no better tonic with the final in sight. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Senegal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the
Football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now it's En-Nesyri. And it's Hakimi. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the...
Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Brahim Diaz. First quarter of an hour gone. Sima driving forward. Now it's En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Now it's En-Nesyri. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Played in by Mazraoui. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? And that was very necessary.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mane. Oh, this is a very good run.
That was lovely, that.
Lovely bit of skill. Tries a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Hakimi. 30 minutes gone. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Amrabat. It's En-Nesyri. Adli. Adli looking to penetrate opposition lines. And this is Mane. A probing pass. Shot could be on. Chance to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, this looks sharp. Adli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! Goal! Senegal! And on this biggest of stages, he opens the scoring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Senegal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I think their lead owes a lot to a well-thought-out game plan. Now they just have to stop their opponents building up any kind of...
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Senegal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
With Ziyech. He is through here. Mazraoui receives it in a good... He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Jacobs. And it's Mane. Now it's Sarr. Amrabat.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Mane. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So we've reached the hour mark. Idrissa Gueye. That's been slipped through. Now this could be a chance. Ball is over the line. Diallo shifted upfield. Sima. And that is expertly dealt with. Brahim Diaz. It's a pretty loose pass. Diallo. He won't be happy with that one. Ziyech goes pelting down that left-hand side. He's under a lot of pressure there. A heavy challenge. Couldn't squeeze it through. Brahim Diaz. And he skips past his man. Ziyech. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Jacobs. Now it's Mane. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And that has left him in a heap. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? And it's Mane. That's good running with the ball. He's dribbled past his man here. Mane! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask.
Morocco have the chance to go the other way.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Ziyech. Mazraoui. And here's Ziyech. And that's that. Senegal have done it. This very much a day to savour for them. A team effort yielding another trophy. Some time now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?